Hey ladies and gents, today I'm going to be sharing some top tips on how to exploit the AI. We're going to see why you should try to incorporate the manual controls alongside your basic passing and shooting to add an extra dimension to your game and also exploit some of the aspects of the AI. So if you're on legend difficulty, the goalies are pretty much superhuman, so trying to score from range is very difficult. I find that when using basic shooting, the AI knows exactly where the ball is going before you've even kicked it, as the inputs are already put into the controller before your player strikes the ball. By holding the left trigger or L2, this enables the manual controls and can have some unexpected results, scoring from some impossible scenarios, which adds to the randomness, and it just makes the game a little bit more authentic in my opinion. However, getting shots on target is going to take you some time, but by enabling the targeting tool, this will give you a rough idea where to aim. Practice certainly makes perfect though, I'm afraid, so it's not something you're going to learn and quickly adapt to overnight. Next up, the Lofted Pass, which is a great weapon, often forgotten about or not used enough in PES 2021 by a lot of players. However, by holding left trigger and right trigger using the Lofted Pass, this allows you to extend the range and distance of your Lofted Passes over the basic ones. This allows you to launch the ball downfield beyond your opponent's defense, or to spread the play from one wing to the other. It's by far my most used tool when I want to switch play. Again, it's manual, so it's down to your direct input, but this year feels a bit more forgivable, and there is a degree of lock-on, providing you get the power just right, as you'll notice the ball curls conveniently to your player's feet at times. The most powerful of all the manual controls, which can also be used as a bit of an exploit, is the manual through ball. I'm not talking about the advanced through ball, as this takes far too long to wind up. The manual through ball can be performed simply by holding left trigger and triangle, and this allows you to create powerful long distance through balls, which the AI can really struggle to deal with as they experience pathing issues and the ability to locate where the ball actually is, as you're going to see in some of these examples. If you play it directly at your opponent's feet, then they will intercept it, so it's best to play the ball into space, which can easily be done on the wings, and it's one of the more effective options when using the manual through ball. You'll see just how forgiving the manual through ball is in this next clip, because with basic through balls, your player needs to be on the last line of defense, nearly borderline offside to make the pass. As you can see here, the defender has 6 yards on a carry, and he's not the quickest, so he still manages to latch onto it, and that would simply never happen if you did a basic through ball. There's no greater feeling than scoring after splitting a defense apart with a manual through ball, as you've played the ball with the right weight of pass and the ball will go exactly where you aim your left analog stick. However, the AI pathing issues do detract away some of that really good feeling though. With manual through balls, they go exactly where you aim, so even if your player isn't the greatest passer in the world, you can still pull off tricky passes like this as he plays it perfectly into the feet of Dallo. With basic through balls, you have to hope it's going to do exactly what you think, and in many instances it doesn't go exactly where you want it to go. On this rare occasion, I wanted the ball to go between the two defenders, and it did exactly that, but this is really rare, so I'd highly recommend using the manual through ball, as it's really useful tool to have in your back pocket, but it will take time to adapt. Finally, manual goalkeeping. Something I wouldn't use all that often, but if you've played the game long enough to know exactly what the AI plans to do next, you can usually judge if they're going to score a goal. Then by selecting and moving your goalkeeper at the last second can sometimes prevent this, and there's simply no better feeling than making a last ditch save. To select your goalkeeper, hold left bumper and click R3, that's your right analog stick down. I have some goalkeeper controls in another tutorial for PES 2020, so check that out first, and I'll leave a link in the description to that video. That's all from me, ladies and gents. Hopefully you found this useful. If you did, don't forget to smash that like button. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, and until next time guys, take care of yourselves and stay safe. Cheers guys, bye bye.